Winter Trees by Carol Gerber. In memory of John D. Engel Jr., tree lover, poet, teacher, and friend. To Kathy Hawks and the wonderful winter walks with the dogs. Crunch! We walk through fresh snow that sparkles on the frozen ground. It's peaceful here among the trees. Our footsteps make the only sound. Trees that once had leaves are bare. They're dressed instead in lacy white. Snow dusts their trunks and coats their limbs with flakes that outline them with light. They stand distinct as skeletons. We clearly see the form of each. The egg shape of the maple tree, the taller oval of the beech, the V formation of the birch, the yellow poplar, wide and high, the spreading structure of the oak, its branches reaching toward the sky. The sugar maple's bark, it's gray. Its twigs are brown, its buds are stout, with claw-like tips that in the spring will burst to shoot new green leaves out. The beech tree, called American, has bark that's smooth and silver gray. Tan leaves still cling to limbs and branches on this cold, bright winter day. The peeling bark of paper birch feeds hungry hares that eat their fill. Inside the trunk, a narrow nest protects a bird from winter's chill. Tall yellow poplars' furrowed bark surrounds a trunk that's straight and neat. Its reddish twigs hold puffy buds, for deer, a tasty winter treat. See bur oak's ridge, enormous trunk, its massive limbs that intertwine, its tangled twigs that twist and point, a strange, bewitching tree to find. The evergreens don't change their look. We see their needles all year round, but older needles near the trunk drop off and fall onto the ground. Eastern hemlocks, sloping branches, droop with tiny twigs and cones. The hemlock lives for centuries. Look how huge this tree has grown. White spruce looks like a pyramid. Cones hang from branches near the crown. Don't touch its needles. Ouch! They're sharp. Its scaly bark is grayish brown. Before we go, let's roll some snow. We'll make a snowman who will wear small twigs and pine cones for his face and leaves from beech trees for his hair. You can identify trees in winter by looking at the shapes formed by their trunks and bare limbs. Each type of tree has a distinct shape. A tree's bark, twigs, and inactive buds also help identify it in winter. Twigs are tiny branches that bear buds. These buds can produce leaves, flowers, or both. The trunks and branches of evergreen trees form distinct shapes too. Evergreens are covered with thin, pointed leaves called needles. They hold on to their needles all year, making these trees evergreen. Each kind of evergreen has its own color, length, and texture of needles. In spring, the buds on evergreen trees produce tiny branches. Small cones grow on the new branches of some evergreens. Other types of evergreens bear small seeds or berries. Every tree goes through a similar cycle each year. In spring, new leaves or branches grow from buds. In summer, the tree keeps growing. In autumn, leaves from many types of trees die and fall off. In winter, these trees become dormant or inactive.